Greetings, 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 one and all. Today is my topic. Today's topic is called Freestyle Wednesdays. What's on your mind could also be, can be on your mind. So we're going to start off with a meditation to just invite everyone into the room, because I'm not going to be on here long. Okay, so just greetings, Kimberly. Greetings, Vanessa. Greetings, Atu. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is called Freestyle Wednesdays. What's on your mind can also be on yours. As I'm setting up everything. Hold on. Okay. I'm here. Just give me a second so we could warm up the room. I hope everyone is doing well today. Within wellness, within love and light, within harmony. Let's see. Let me get my meditation music up and ready as people begin to come into the reasoning. Okay. All right. So we're doing our meditation here first. I hope everyone had a very beautiful day today. It was, Ra was out in full force today, which was great. Hey, I'm back. I was just getting ready to say something, but then everyone is back in the room. So greetings and salutations to each and every one. And today is called Freestyle Wednesdays. What's on my mind can also be on your mind as well. Yeah. So I posted earlier on Instagram, and as you can see, I have a few things here on my desk area here, my table. And, there's a few things that are on my mind as well. And so we're going to talk about that as people come into the room. So, as I was resting up today, there was a couple of things that came to my mind. First and foremost, give thanks for everyone tuning in. I am appreciative of that, because you could be somewhere else, but you decided to join me this evening. Now, Facebook has this thing where I can select people to join in my broadcast, but I really don't know what I need to do in doing that. So if you see a couple of pauses and this and that, just bear with me. Okay. Now, as you can see, this is a very, very beautiful picture of a youth with a crown on. And there has been a lot of hoopla about the young, beautiful African youth who had on and it was contrast with a European youth that was more positive, and the African youth, the youth that has the identity of an African, Ethiopian, had on this green thing and it said something about a monkey and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so listen, folks. We can raise... This is crazy. Okay, I'm back. So anyway, I have to finish setting up my props because I'm in a different area right now of my sanctuary. So just bear with me, my people. Bear with me as I reset up my configuration here. So just bear with me. Thank you. Bear with me. Bear with me. Get yourself in a nice, comfortable position. And be patient with me. I'm almost there. Just be patient with me as I get my props, because I had to move into another area because it kept on pausing. And, I'm not in the mood for, the pausing vibration with Facebook and internet and all of those other things. So, I'm just putting up the things that I really want to reason about this evening, and I hope you will join in with me as well. Yes. And we always got to have the crystals with us, and we have to have our running water vibration with us as well. Okay. So, as I was talking before about all the hoopla with, let me see what it says. Yes, greetings, Shelley. Greetings and love. Love and light. Thank you for tuning in. And you can invite some of your followers, I think, with this particular broadcast. Now, I prefer to be pro-action than have a reaction. Meaning, so H&M put out this shirt with a beautiful African youth that has the identity of the indigenous people of the planet. And it wasn't in the best light. Okay? So, all right, we get that. So what I saw in my Instagram feed is people being proactive by reconstructing the t-shirt, the hoodie, to saying positive vibrations, and I think that was an awesome thing to do. But you know what is really awesome? When people stop supporting these stores that don't support us. When certain things are happening, you don't see them joining in to voice their opinion about, the inhumane justices that are being done to planet Earth or to each other. You don't see them doing that. All it is about, the currency, which is all good, but it's not all good when it's not reciprocal. That's what I want to say. So this particular film here is so timely because I just realized that within all the Instagram feeds and Facebook feeds, you see the youth in a positive light. When are we going to get it? You don't support those who don't support you. Charity begins at home. Wake up, people. Get out of the spell. To thy own self be true. Gee whiz. We don't need validation from anybody to say that we have arrived. We don't need that. Do you need that? If you had your self-love, which we're working towards, you would react proactively, because it could be a really big distraction also. But this film is Out of Darkness, and this coming, I gotta put this here, this coming Sunday, we're doing a event called Out of Darkness Into the Light, decoding the codes of education, I should say re-education, economics, spirituality, and our story. And some of those topics we're going to be discussing as a group with Sabir Bey, Taj Tariq Bey, and special invited guest, Professor James Small. And we're having a Q&A moderated by Joshua Sarah, who's also an author, a speaker, and works with, I believe he's a teacher as well. He will be in the house as well. And what I'm asking people to do is come with an open mind. You know, come with an open mind, come with pen and paper, because some of the information that you're going to be receiving is transforming. And a lot of the information that you're going to receive, we did not receive in elementary school. We did not receive it in junior high school. We did not receive it in high school, nor college or universities. And that makes complete sense, because why would you expect a person who, a people or a system who has suppressed many worldwide to teach you how to be and do and all of those other things? So that's what we're going to talk about. And before we begin, we're going to have a meditation with crystal bowl meditation and libation with drums. Now, let me tell you something. There is a method to everything, and everything is an energy, as you know, or as you are beginning to know, that everything carries a vibrational frequency. So in order to receive the quantum thinking or shifting, we have to open up those portals of information. Now, before this event was evolving, I had no idea, and please forgive me, that Dr. Martin Luther King's Earth Day is on Monday, so there's no school and no work for many. Now, let me tell you something about Dr. Martin Luther King, which I didn't know a lot about him. But I was listening to Jay King in the morning on Periscope, and I invite you to go to Periscope and listen to him. He comes on about 10:30, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. He broadcasts from Sacramento, California. And I was in complete agreement with him, because when I posted on Periscope during his live feed, I said Dr. Martin Luther King had the right idea when he organized the bus boycott. He had the right idea. He said, oh, you don't want us to ride on your bus? We're going to create our own. And then after we were, as a people, invited to ride on a bus, which we were actually paying taxes and everything, we forgot that we were supposed to continue on that journey of independence, right? Of, okay, you don't want us to ride on your buses, you don't want us to do this, we're going to create our own. So when Jay King was speaking this morning, he said Dr. King realized his mistake. His mistake was buying into the system instead of remaining independent and self-reliant. And when he began to correct himself and started to talk about our economy, and this and that, he was taken off the planet. And I'm sure there's other reasons why, but I understand from Jay King that was one of the reasons, because he was moving into an economic platform for people of African ascent who has the identity of Ethiopians, and Africans at home and abroad. So a lot of people didn't like that. But I've been saying, if you don't like what's happening, do something different. Marching does not do it. Marching is an old school thought pattern unless you add something positive in action. Because you see me, I don't want to beg anybody. If somebody doesn't want me around, I'm not going to beg them to be in their life. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to beg anyone to allow me to come into their world if they don't want me there. You get what I'm saying? If you don't want me there, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that at all. You don't want me there? Fine. I'll find my own way. So we have to get out of this vibration of feeling like we're minorities. Well, first of all, if you look at the beginning of the word minority, it has minor in there. And hello, when since is an adult, a minor, let me see. A minor would be considered 0 to, let's say, 16 years of age. And then after that, you're an adult. So we have to get out of the mindset and go into quantum thinking about, what can I say? About what we can achieve as humans, Hueman, on the planet. We are not minorities, brothers and sisters. We are not. It's time for quantum thinking. So on the 14th of this month, the day before Dr. Martin Luther King's Earth Day, we are going to be at Nicholas, Brooklyn, 1396 Fulton Street, talking about, not only talking, showing solutions already. And you know what? You meet people where they are, but if they're not ready to quantum jump into shifting from old thought patterns into a self-realization, a self-love way of thinking, then you have to leave them. You can still send out love and light to them, to those people, in your family, whoever, but what can I say, brothers and sisters? All I know is that love is an action and love is a verb, and if you love yourself, you're not going to be like pieing to be included. And what happened? We are co-creators. We are co-creators, brothers and sisters. Don't you get it? We are made with the same substances of the earth, the sun, the moon, the stars, everything. And that God particle is within us. We just have to wake up and live, and see, get out of the forest so you can see the trees. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm relating to you. So you don't want to be in an abusive relationship. And right now, I think we as a people with the identity of Africans and Ethiopians are in a victimhood state, in a blaming state. And when I was listening to Jay King in the morning, he was saying we are the last in everything worldwide, the last, or especially in the USA, the last. But you know what we're first in? He was explaining. We're first in consumerism. Number one in consumerism, but last in everything else. Well, I would say, are we the first in entertainment? Maybe. In sports? Maybe. But we need to be in places of our own self-empowerment first. So, these are the different things that are on your mind. And you can also put in the chat feed here, what are you interested in? What's on your mind? This is an interactive convo here. So feel free to post what's on your mind or any questions about the up and coming event on the 14th of January. And I have a newfound respect for Dr. the King. You know why? Because he really realized that he made an error. And he self-corrected. He did his best to self-correct. And when we're in error, you want to be corrected by those who really love you and support you. Heck, I want to be G-checked if there's something that is not, correct. I'm perfectly made, but the human side of me, I make missteps also. So the other thing I want to talk to you about, brothers and sisters, is what I found on my way to the Healing Circle, which is this fabulous book called The Alchemist. I got off the A train yesterday heading to the Healing Circle. And, spirit is a beautiful thing. Spirit is a beautiful thing. Okay? It is a beautiful, beautiful thing if you're paying attention. I looked down and I said, oh my God, The Alchemist. Oh, and I was just so happy. I picked up that book and I have a copy of The Alchemist, but with a different cover on it. And I picked up that book because that book is a treasure. You hear me? A treasure. The Alchemist. And I value that book because it has a lot of information in there. And Paulo Coelho, the author who hails from Brazil, I read most of his books. Not most of it, all of his books. I have them in my library. But The Alchemist, I wish he would make a movie of The Alchemist. I really, really would. I would be right there. Okay. What else is on my mind? Okay. So, everyone is talking about Oprah Winfrey running for president. Well, many people don't know what the presidency is. The presidency is like you're a CEO. Well, not like you are a CEO of a corporation. And many people don't realize that, and I didn't know it either. I didn't know that the United States of America was a corporation, and within a corporation you have a board. You have a board of directors or something like that, and you are representing the collective vibration of what that board wants to be put out there. But guess what? Guess what, people? Guess what? There is no them without you. We the people. Don't get me started. There is no them without you, and you are consenting. Let me tell you something. If you know what's going on and you just turn your head the other way, you're the problem also. And you know what? We have a lot of people who are doing positive things on the planet. So it's not all said and done. And besides, there are natural laws that run the freaking universe, or the loving universe, omniverse, the nebulas, when the sun shines, when the moon rises, when the sun sets, when the stars appear, when the seasons change. We have a designer, okay? We have a designer. And that designer is also within you. So we're not helpless here unless you think you are. And, these are the different things that are on my mind. Dr. Martin Luther King, the event that's happening on the 14th, what's happening on the planet, and everybody talks about Black Lives Matter and this and that. Well, damn it, I'm not, look, once we're on the planet, all lives matter. Okay? All lives matter. Okay, let me tell you something. I don't need, like J. King was saying in the morning, and I'm paraphrasing, we don't need anybody to come into these communities and start rabble-rousing and instigating and enticing the police and whatnot. Yes, they're doing many, many different things. But you know what? Until we begin to love ourselves, a lot of things would be eliminated. For instance, okay, Black Lives Matter. Okay, I'm going to say, look, you can rabble-rouse the community and everything like that, right? When there are police incidences and whatnot. But like J. King in the morning was saying, when we are killing each other, okay, because we have to deal with the good, the bad, and the ugly, and forwarding into greatness if we really want to heal. Some are very, very comfortably numb within the vibration, okay? Well, you stay one side, you stay in your lane. But those who want to see significant changes, you start within yourself. Self-love comes first. And once you begin to start loving yourself and weeding out those who are causing the issue, you won't have the Babylon system or the police doing what they're doing, and we'll be able to police our own communities. And that comes out of self-love. We don't need rabble-rousers to, we need things, we got to pay attention to things. Yes, we do. But then after that, then what's going on after? Where's the plan? Where's the plan of action? Okay, you march, but then you're still spending your dollars, your hard-earned money. We are number one in consumerism. Let me repeat that again. We are number one in consumerism. We need to start circulating our dollars, because we're going to continue to be insulted, called monkeys and this and that. Well, I know personally that I didn't evolve from any ape. Maybe some of y'all out there did, but not me. I know I did not evolve from an ape, okay? Because if we evolved from apes, how come apes are not turning into humans right now? Think about that. Think about it, okay? Tap into your God self. Activate quantum thinking. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. I am that I am. The I am principle. Come on, people, it's so-called 2018, and, it's a master number 11. Shout out to King Simon and Lloyd Strayhorn, who decode the numbers for us to let us know what vibrational frequency we are on and how to correct those things. Very powerful, because everything in the universe is vibrating on a frequency from 0 to 9. From 0 to 9. Okay? What else? Nobody has anything on their mind. Nobody is just listening. We're not thinking anymore. What's going on? All right. Well, I guess after the broadcast finish, you can put your opinions in the chat. So we're talking about freestyle Wednesdays. What's on my mind could be also on your mind as well. And I looked at the Facebook Live, and they said that you can invite people in your feed. So I'm going to just press a button here. Let me see what this does. Okay, it doesn't do anything. I don't know. I'm learning, brothers and sisters. Husbands and wives of all nations that are chiming in, because let me tell you, the other day I watched a film from Morocco, because I love film. And it was talking about how the women are mistreated by the male entities in the world. And you know what? We have similar issues all over the world. But you know what? There are people who are doing things about it. Okay? They're doing things about it. So, let me put my face. I'm very camera shy, So, these are the things that I'm thinking about. Let me turn the light down a little bit, because there's a reflection. I think that might be a little better. Yeah. So, we have to look at us in order to do real healing. Let me see, who's that? Greetings, 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 greetings. I am, let me see, Atu, what are you saying? I'm absorbing, yes. Okay. That's good to absorb. That's really good to absorb. So, like I said, today's reasoning is about Freestyle Wednesdays. What's on your mind. I mean, what's on my mind could also be on your mind as well. That's what Spirit asked me to bring forth today. And, I was talking about Dr. Martin Luther King, how I have a newfound respect for him, because after he realized his error during an economic situation when we boycotted the buses in that part of the country, well, not the country, the continent, because America, hello, America is not a country. America is a continent, brothers and sisters. Okay? When you say, my country, 'tis of thee. What is that? You mean my continent. We live on a continent. Not a country. America, North America, or the Americas, they are continents. Do they teach you that in school? They said, my country, my country. It's not a country. It is a continent. Okay? It is a continent. So let's get that straight. All right. So, like I said, I have a newfound love for Dr. King because I was listening to J. King in the morning on Periscope. You should really tune in to him. J. King in the morning. Okay? He comes on about 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. And he was talking about, how we rank last in just about everything, but rank number one in consumerism. And then we complain. I mean, take off the title of minority, okay? Because the first couple of letters in the word minority has minor. Are you 40, 50, 60, 100? Are you still a freaking minor? Come on. We're not minors. We're not minorities, okay? We're not. Okay? We're not. And, a minority is minor, is somebody who cannot fucking think for themselves. Think for themselves. Excuse me. I don't want my video to be blocked for using not so nice words. So rewind coming again. Zucking. We got to get out of the victimhood of, this person blamed me. Oh, no. Yeah, they're responsible. But look, self-reliance, okay? To thy own self be true. Charity begins at home. The leaders have failed. The so-called leaders have failed. The churches also have failed. And there's no Savior coming to rescue you except the Savior that is within your heart, soul, and spirit. Okay? And I want you to understand that everything is a vibration, everything is a frequency, everything. Even a mere crystal that you look at and you think it's nothing. Even see the mere crystal right here, and it's not mere. It's a very beautiful crystal, which I love crystals. They brought me into their world because we have crystals within our bodies also. So when you begin, these are some of the things on my mind, like I'm saying, when you begin to understand what you're made of. This is what, God Almighty. Brothers and sisters, I had the opportunity, let me turn on the light a little bit. Yes, I'm back. So anyway, I'm just letting you know what's on my heart. And I just think, like Bob Marley said, we need to wake up and live. We're not living our full potential, although many are comfortably numb. I get it. Be comfortably numb. But move out of the way for people who want to make a shift in their reality and support them. Support those like you support those that you don't know. Like all of these retail stores that mock you, take your money to fund their dream. What happened to your dream? Or if you don't have a dream of your own and you see somebody else's dream and you want to participate, you can do that too. Okay? Because we have to get back to the root. Love is a verb. Love means action. What action are we taking to activate the self-love? Okay? We are beautiful people. You know? I have a poem that I wrote, you know, talking about we are beautiful people. We got our life to live and so much to give. The Babylon system is using us just like way back when. Wake up yourself, my people. Wake up and live. Okay? Wake up! You only put limitations on yourself because you think you can't do it, but you can. Do you want to heal yourself? Do you want to be healed? Healing is not a one-shot deal. Healing is a process because, like in my meditations, I talk about unpacking the things that no longer serve you. We have to unpack those things that no longer serve you and release them and utilize the energy for something positive for yourself. We are all healing. Some have carry-on bags, some have trunks, some have many, many, many suitcases that they're carrying around in a ball and chain. So we have to be really, really easy on each other. And yes, that goes for me too. Okay? That goes for me too. But from the baseline, I'm not a person who puts stumbling blocks in people's ways. I've never done it, and I don't ever intend to do that because I have to sleep at night. You know? And that's what I'm talking about today. And I love the fact that you're tuning in, you know. And, you know, like I said, I was talking about, excuse me, let me turn the camera around. I was talking about Dr. Martin Luther King, you know, Dr. King, who, let me move the alchemist my beautiful crystal out of the way. I was talking about, I have a newfound love for Dr. Martin Luther King because he was on the right path when he talked about boycotting the buses who didn't want us to ride on their buses. So, he organized a boycott. Now, if you're going to march, marching is great. But it has more than one component because the matrix, the system already knows that you're going to march when one of our own is, shot down by the police, who we finance through our taxes, by the way. And so, instead of, you're doing all of that, but when it happens in our own neighborhoods against one another, and that's because of you don't love yourself. That's why you do it, because if you do it to me, you're also doing it to yourself. And we just have to dust ourselves off and just get ready. We're in a master number 11 year. Mastery. Master who you are. Take baby steps. I'm, doing it every single day, and I'm giving thanks every single day. And I'm doing what I'm supposed to do when I see someone who may be less fortunate than myself, who, did you have something to eat today? Do you need anything? And I very rarely watch television, but this band who is on New York One doing the work. They play music, but they're doing the work, and they are passing out hoodies and coats and whatnot. And they, not only that, they are allowing the people who don't have a home to come in and shop. It looks like a very high-end store, and it's in Tribeca. And it's about hoodies something, I don't know. But anyway, doing the work. Love is an action. Love is a verb. How many times can I say it over and over again? As many times as I need to say it so you can jump into the quantum thinking right now. Shifting out old thought patterns. Oh, I'm blaming the Europeans for everything. Yeah, they did some shit. So did we. Come on. You know, they did some stuff. We did some stuff. So it's cleanup time. You know, it's cleanup time. So anyway, this coming Sunday, out of darkness into the light. Let me put this here. Out of darkness into the light. Sorry. Decoding. Oh, here we go. Hold on, I got to take this call. Yes, greetings and namaste. No, I think she picked up Sean. I don't know. She's not here. Is she not answering the phone? Oh, okay. Well, let me, reach out and see if she's okay. All right? And I went to the herbal store and I got your stuff for you. When you come home, I'll tell you what it is. All right. Peace and love. So anyway, this is live. So this Sunday, out of darkness into the light, decoding the codes of education, spirituality, our story, economics we're going to be talking about. Because no way can we be number one in consumerism. We spend trillions of dollars. You can't even, can you phantom trillions of dollars on consumerism? Let me take a deep breath. My people, my people, my people. According to the scriptures, it says we suffer because of lack of knowledge. It also says, man, know thyself. They don't teach that in church. I'm sorry. They don't teach you that in church. They pass the plate. They have their big jets and everything while you might have your lights being ready to be turned off. Churches have to do better. We have to do better, people. This is the time that we're living in to make a quantum shift. We're in the year of the 11, but in Ethiopia, we're actually in 2009, which, by the way, also equals to a number 11. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so that's on my mind. Freestyle Wednesdays. I talked about Dr. Martin Luther King, my newfound love and respect for him, on self-correcting once he realized he made an error, that we should have stayed on the same path of, how we had the buses and everything and organized our own stuff. I talked about Jay King in the morning. I listened to him. He's on Periscope about 10 a.m., 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We talk about Bitcoins. We talk about how the leaders have failed because we gave our power away, and now it's time to reclaim that power. He's on every day, and I listen to him It's one of my other study groups that I am involved with. And also Sabir Bey and Taj Tariq Bey, and special guest Professor James Small will be in the building. I want to let you know that we're going to be doing a live crystal bowl meditation to get the mind right and open the portals to get the quantum thinking into transformation. Okay? Children are free up to 16 years of age. Those are the minors. The adults have to go into their pocket. You don't have to worry about the youth, them covered. Okay? That's this coming Sunday. All are welcome. All. When I say all, because yes, we have to clean up our house too. But the color of money is green. Meaning not to diss ones who are supporting each other, supporting our own businesses. We have to support each other, because when you win, I win. And when I win, you win, because I'm able to create more ways of out of darkness into the light. So, on that note, there's one more thing I wanted to share. The book, The Alchemist, that was a gift to me yesterday. The film, Out of Darkness, they'll be showing snippets of this film that you see with the crown on the youth's head. And that film was produced by Sabir Bey, who will be in the building at Nicholas. That's 1396 Fulton Street. And you can get tickets at Nicholas, Brooklyn. You can get tickets at eventbrite.com. Just put Out of Darkness into the light, and you'll find it in the feed, or put January 14th. Also, you can get tickets at Crystals, the number 4, everydayliving.com. This presentation is being presented by Crystals for Everyday Living and Nicholas, Brooklyn. I will see you on the 14th. Give thanks and praise to the Almighty for life, for breath, for understanding, for forgiving yourself, for not knowing. But once you know, you can't go back. You can't go back to sleep. Okay? Unless you're comfortably numb, and I hope you're not comfortably numb. On that note, be good to yourself. Love yourself. Because when you love yourself, you're able to love others. And when people come to you, at you negatively, don't take it personal. I am learning that also. But I know that we are emotional beings, because we are emotional. But the emotions have to be put in check. Especially when we're in the process of healing our minds, our bodies, our spirits. And give thanks to Mama Nature. Give thanks to Ra, the sun, the moon, the stars, the nebulas, the trees, the animals, the flowers, the water, the crystals, the essential oils. Power up your body, okay? Power up so you can think differently. Okay? You can shift into quantum thinking. Okay? Love in the house, which is your temple. And love to all. And love is the most powerful tool in the universe. It can move mountains. Okay? And love to all the creatures in the sea. The dolphins, the whales, all the fishes, even the sharks. Give thanks and praise for all of it, because it is all holistic. It is all oneness. Okay? Peace and blessings. Love in the house. And I'll see you by the grace of the Almighty this coming Sunday at Nicholas, Brooklyn, along with Sabir Bey, Taj Tariq Bey. Who else? Special guests, invited guests, Professor James Small. And guess what? We're going to have vendors. Oh my God. ITES International. Empress Gems is going to be, not Empress Gem, Empress Crystal is going to be in the building. We're having Red Pill and Blue Pill in the building. Joshua Sarah will have his books in the building. And also Sabir Bey will have the film Out of Darkness in the building. And there's going to be other vendors. Just check out my Instagram, Kufunya Star Rebel. And you will see all the different posts that are there about what vendors are going to be there. Okay? So bring out your currency and circulate so we can do more. Special shout out to all those who tuned in. I love you. And have a great evening. A great, great evening. And return to greatness, as Pharaonic would say. And big shout out to Nadra Ray, Nicholas Brooklyn, and all the staff and crew. And see you later. Sunday, January 14th, doors 3 p.m. I will see you then. God bless. And be there for the meditation with the crystal bowls and the drums. Okay? Please. Thank you. Peace out.